And we're back with our finals of the qualifiers for our overlap, sorry, second tournament. We've already started in here, and it is our last matchup. It's Danquo versus Shoguns, and they are raring to go. Fedek, Vidal, and Caller in Shoguns against, as you already know, Hassium, Raftuang, and Fisio on the Danquo side of things. We've seen some amazing things out of Danquo. They haven't been quite able to get their win out here tonight yet, but they may be able to do it here. So this is the match to watch if you're a fan of Danquo.
Yeah, and I would say if you're a fan of Shoguns as well, don't count this team out yet because they are a new, nice, and up-and-coming team. They're doing some fantastic stuff over at Korea, turning up the tournaments there as a chance for them. It's the crossbar. That was Korla. I didn't even score that.
Caller, downfield, Hassium's going to get under it, send it to corner. Caller gets a little bit of a bump, but not going to get in the way of the ball. Now, that's up. Hassium should be able to put that away with no problems. That's a great first goal away for Danquo.
That bump by Hassium to Fedek made the difference as they allowed him to get the shot off. Totally messed up the defense there, and they opened the scoring.
Hassium, great kickoff there again as Caller forced back into his own corner. Raftuang gets a good second on that and gets in position to try and set that up. There's Hassium, sends it to backboard. Is anybody going to turn on that? Yes, Fisio is. Oh, barely misses that top left corner. It's a pinpoint accuracy shot, and he's just not quite there this time around. As Raftuang still continues to try and put pressure on this orange side. Shoguns have to be very careful this match because, man, Danquo looks like they want this bad.
It's because after they were knocked down to the losers bracket, I think they were fired up more, and that momentum has carried across to this game. But yeah, Shoguns do have to be more careful. Maybe they could replicate some of the other playstyles of slowing it down and opening some spaces up for themselves. You never know what could work in these games.
Raf, great center there, but Hassium hasn't been able to get to that before Fedek. Raf doing now. Fedek can read him. Should still be able to get a center out here, but Caller will shut that down and bring it back into the corner. Gets that safety, pushes out from it as well, but not able to get back onto that with no boost as Raf tries to take it back down. Fedek, though, cancelling him out. Great second touch, actually a shot, as gets blocked away by Hassium, and a miracle save, actually.
Oh, but Caller will try to double tap. He does get the angle. No! It's
there we go.
Once again, but that won't matter. Because Fedek's in the right place at the right time. I feel for Korla, you know, he almost got a nice double tap. But Fedek comes and dunks Raftuang, and it's tie game.
Yeah, the angle which he had to hit that for the very close shot he got was incredible. It's about as close as you can get without scoring that. And then, of course, Fedek coming in and cleaning that up. It was well deserved as a goal. Now, in dangerous position though, as that sat in front of goal for a second, and all the players just kind of looked at each other asking what to do.
Yeah, miscommunications do happen, but they were lucky that they weren't scored on that point. Here comes Raftuang though with a dribble opportunity. That's the 50 in his favor. It's it off the ceiling. Oh, here comes Hassium off the post. Oh! Here comes Fisio. Oh.
Yeah, great shot off the crossbar by Fisio. Does really, really well on this. I mean, it's worth saying here, Caller, Fedek, and Vidal all playing with over 100 ping, so they do have a slight disadvantage there. I mean, it's probably not the worst in the world, and these guys have probably played with the worst in the world pings, so yeah, they should be able to cope with this, but it will have an effect here.
So far, they are coping. They haven't lost a huge lead. They are winning. They are losing 2-1. Just one more goal in this, and they're back in the game. So I hope they can get something going, even with slightly higher lag than they might be used to.
Raftuang now Looking to get a back pass to Hassium. That's a really clever play. Hassium slams that in. I don't know if I've ever seen this particular play done before. That's amazing.
That's a new one, I'd say. So that is a new pass. I've never seen a player go over the ball, land on the back wall, and still get the pass off back to his teammate. Wow, what a clean goal gets.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Hassium now out of position a little bit. That's going to be a free goal for Vidal. Easy shot.
Yeah, that was. I think that was just a long send and bad positioning. Yeah, Ficio missed the corner boost, and then he had no chance getting back in time. Vidal will take that pass from Korla, making it again just a 1-goal deficit. They're still in the game.
Now, Ficio and Korla. Hassium beats for the second touch. Can't quite put it away though as Raftoang goes up and gives it an attempt. That's a big back pass to Fedek off Korla. I'm sure he couldn't make the shot. He opted for the safest option there. Vidal now trying to get that off Raftoang. Second 50 off of Korla goes well though. Vidal can't get it past Ficio though.
Oh, but Raftoang sends one down long, hits the post that time. Fedek couldn't save it. Here comes Korla with possession. Vidal to Korla. Korla misses that opportunity. Back to Raftoang.
Now Hassium looking for the spike down. He almost gets it as well. It would have taken a bounce, but not to be as it gets sent back out. Now, defensive touch by Ficio. It takes a lot of effort. That's a good touch though, as it just drags that clock down to 0, and that second touch, bringing it back down to the ground, will secure that first win for, man, I mean, we've said this name so many times with Danquo. They just fight so hard, and to be in the lower bracket is actually surprising at the moment, but here they are, and they're doing it again.
They have been popping off in the upper bracket and in the lowest bracket to make it this far. But to be fair to Shoguns, they haven't played that bad, Gex. They have kept up with them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, some really, really amazing passing plays there off of them. Awesome angles off of backboard touches and stuff as well. It's just unfortunate they couldn't sink a couple more things, or they could have won this one. But yeah, really promising stuff out of them from the first one as well. And it is their first game on stream tonight as well, so we may see different things in the next matches as well.
That I feel so bad for Korla missing that double tap of that angle. He hits the post there. But yeah, I hope to see some more, because after watching that, he's plenty capable of setting those up. It's just finishing those that's always crucial.
Yeah, posts playing a big role in any game that Danquo seems to be involved in, actually.
Yeah, fourth man. That's how the saying goes, right?
Yeah.
Post is your worst enemy. Yeah, there it is.
In we go to our second game. And the kickoff will be held by Ficio and Fedek. Vidal.
Good kickoff.
50s badly onto the attacker for Danquo. Hassium gets a great dunk there, but Vidal's available. Now Raftoang has to get a nice center there. Here comes Hassium. Bad shot by Hassium, actually. Nearly an open goal. Wasn't the best commit I've seen out of a defender, but it's enough to throw him off, and no goal comes out of that. Thought we were going to see one in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, sometimes those awkward misses do happen. I don't think anyone can score 100% of the shots that do come their way. But yeah, like you said, an awkward defensive error might have thrown him off there.
Now Hassium trying to follow that as Fedek gets a good clear away. Actually, that could be a goal. My goodness, that shouldn't go in. That shouldn't happen.
Was that Raftoang who whiffed it by backflipping? It was. Raftoang backflips.
I mean, regardless of the backflip, I don't think he could have made it. That was just... Yeah, rotations and positioning were well off. That's a surprising thing to see out of Danquo. It's not something we've seen in 2 whole tournaments.
Exactly. We haven't seen that in this tournament. They've been pretty perfect so far, but an error like that could cost them. I think Shoguns will take every goal they get. keeps the lead in their side, keeps the pressure on Danquo for them to attack more. So any lead is good for Shoguns.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. They'll take any lead that they can at the moment, but it's proving difficult to keep that in the first game, so they may have trouble again here.
Ooh,
there's a big demo on Hassium as Fisio picks that up. Aggression again coming out from Danquo. They need to make sure that they don't make any more errors that can feed into the confidence of this other team. I mean, Shoguns can probably go off with a little bit more momentum on their side.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see Danquo just give that away.
Yeah, and especially with the finals like this, is spot in the finals of the Overlap Cup at stake. I don't know what Danquo can do here that won't let them throw the lead like that, and they almost did there, but a good save from Raftang coming out. Another save by Raftang, back to back, allowing Hassium to come forward, but he's not gonna reach it in time. Fedek gets it cleared out.
I can't believe that one of those shots wasn't in. The power off of those was insane, and I mean, I think it was Hassium that got that first save. That was...
No, it was Raftang as well.
Raftang, just unbelievable save. Fedek looking for the second touch, he can't find it. Hassium gets a miracle touch out to the side, and that's going to save them once again. There's a lot of pressure onto Danquo right now as Shoguns really show us that they are every bit as good.
Yeah, again, as you were talking about that play, Weidel going close once again, crossbar, his worst enemy once again, almost double their advantage there. But like you said, they are turning up. They're showing that they can go toe-to-toe against Danquo, who have been popping off.
Fisio gets that up high. Raftang, great angle, but Call should be able to clear this out. Gets a nice touchdown. Biddle should be chasing fast in that. It didn't have to be a 50. Hassium, actually, poor attempt at that there. It's a bit of a whiff. Raftang does pick it up though. Fisio down to Hassium again. There's a good opportunity. Hassium has to find that one. Fedek, good flick up, but it's another chance for Fisio. Another chance for Raftang. Maybe another chance for Hassium. No, it won't be yet. There it is as Hassium fires it at the crossbar. It's just off and nothing. Finds home there. That's unbelievable.
That was a whole 30 seconds or so of just attacking pressure. That's so surprised none of those went in. But at the same time, that was such a scramble in defense by Shogun. So both sides, well, Danquo messed up, but Shoguns did very well there.
Yeah.
That was 30 seconds, guys, of just action.
And you say messed up, but that was some high speed stuff. I mean, it was tough shots they were trying to take, but you know, they had so many opportunities that they can't miss all of them like that. Especially when they're down by 1 point in a series, they really need to win. Caller unable to get a touch on that. Fisio might find the goal finally. What a save out of Vital. I cannot believe the defense coming out of Shogun right now.
Yeah, Shoguns have just, like I said, have replicated previous... that ball went flying off the map. But yeah, Shoguns have replicated defensive masterclass. From Danquo, I think it was. One of the games Danquo were defensively solid, and they just copied them. Super defense, especially Wild at the end there.
I love the aesthetic of Caller's car. Sitting top of the leaderboard on the winning team there, gets to show that off a little bit in the dance screen at the end. But yeah, I saw some amazing things out of every single player on field, both sides that game. That's what I'm looking for out of a finals game. I mean, this is nuts, and they are really even. This is an incredibly even match. I feel like Raftang's accuracy was a little bit down there, and that's brutal to say. I mean, that's a really harsh thing to say, because he opened up so many opportunities. He was almost an army to himself that game, but he just couldn't finish, and executing those plays is something that they have to get right, and it's something that they've done already tonight. They've been that team that gets the high shot percentages. They just couldn't be that one.
You're talking about Raftuang there with his missed opportunities, but you're missing out that Hasim ended up having more shots than Raftuang anyways. So Hasim also culprit in that game of not being able to convert his chances. And if you've noticed, Gex, in the past 2 games, Vicio hasn't been involved that much after popping off in the previous series.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, and I think he could be used a fair bit more. But I don't know. Maybe this is a strat. Maybe they're trying to come in and take their roles once again. Fisio taking defense and sending the other two up for passing plays. It does work, but maybe they need to, toss it up. Maybe they don't. This is already so even, They can win this the way they're playing it if they just make a few less mistakes. I mean, there's nothing in this between these teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would work if the chances were converted. The Vicio was just expecting his team to score, but they just didn't. I was so against them, and Raftuang, as I say, that gets an awkward save, but it was needed.
Fisio off backboard, gonna try and get under that for a second touch, but Caller beats both players up. Hasim has to get a save. Fedic nailed the shot. Hasim, just in the way of that. He's been in the way a lot tonight, and he's done a very, very good job of making sure that it was against opponents and not for his teammates.
Yeah, but as you say, that Vital comes for an eligible C double touch, doesn't get it though. But here comes Corla with the bottom corner shot, narrowly puts it wide. PCO will get the possession here. Okay, goes for the pump. Hasim straight down the middle.
Great shot to backboard, Fisio. Fedic actually really, really great series of touches between himself and the wall there to try and keep that in the blue half. It doesn't work as Call has to make a save. Fisio sends that off the backboard. Hasim coming in fast. He's going to put that on. I feel like there could have been a bit of better decision making there if they'd slowed that down a little bit and just held ball control. I feel like taking this to maybe more of a personal level on this game. Fisio! There it is. That's the one we've been waiting for. Bangs it off that crossbar, and what a shot.
Just like you're talking about, they kept possession. Their Hasim did so well to control the ball first of all. Gave a perfect pass off over the defender who blew him up. And then he's gonna take a nice clean double tap. Good goal by Fisio there. He's finally back on the score sheet, might I add.
Yeah, of course. It's a big play. We said that Fisio needed to be used a little more. Man, that is the best use of a player I've seen in a while. Fisio gonna go up, send that off the top corner there and chase. Hasim gets there as Fedic can pick that up and bring it back to the corner again. Raftuang gets control now, taking it up wall and looking for it himself. May run out of boost there, it doesn't matter as Vital gets there nice and fast. Fisio sending that downfield. Caller now to midfield. That's a big whiff by Raftuang. And Vital may be able to set something up here. Fisio has to make a save. That's a small pass. Doesn't quite make it to Caller as Fedic gets bumped away from being able to set up again. Should be able to be cleared out now by Danquo. It is, but it's straight back at their goal again.
Yeah, Raftuang this game doing defensive work right now and sending Hasim and Fisio up as the goal showcase. Again, like you said, the roles, even though they're taking it, they keep switching it up every game. Last game we did see Raftuang attack more, but this game he hasn't been up much.
Caller, great touch. Raftuang back to the backboard looking for it himself. Great touch, chases that in. Raftuang's maybe questionable consistency absolutely erased from our minds by an unbelievable solo play there. Picks that up off the wall. 3 touches it took, but damn, that is a nice goal.
Yeah, the goalkeeper just stood still. I don't know if you saw that, Gex. I think Fedic just stood there and he thought, yeah, that's going in. He's gonna hit it that
What do you do?
What do you do?
Caller sends that down for Hasim. Hasim gets onto that nicely. Caller sends that in center. Vital does get first touch, but demoed for his efforts. Fisio can't quite clear out as Caller goes up, looking for the backboard. Fisio will bang it off the backboard as Vital Sends that over. Caller can't make contact, and Raftawang will send that up for a pass to Hassium. Actually, liked the setup there, but just not the right timing for it.
Fedek! Oh, I don't think you saw that, but that was Corla just bumped Fedek, and Fedek almost got that redirect in. Oh, that would have been some insane goal to watch.
Vital. Up ceiling comes off nicely. Fedek, if he could read that ceiling bounce, I would be singing his praises. That's very close to a brilliant shot, but unfortunately not to be, as Hassium chases that out. Fisio on backboard will opt to just put that a little bit safer in corner. It didn't prove that safe though, as Caller takes a shot. Fisio, big bang out, chases it down, and another backboard for Fisio.
But this time was even more impressive because he just jumps from his own half there. Look at how much distance yet the cover gets. And then that touch into an open goal. Yeah, the mechanics outclassing Shogun's.
Yeah, the air roll on that was very impressive. And you can't blame lag on that one. There was a mile between his first and second touch. Fisio, take that to wall. Pinches down wall to try and keep that away from Caller, but it doesn't work as Caller gets demoed for his effort. Vital takes a shot. Fisio blocks it away, and 3-0 is still the scoreline with only 20 seconds left. It looks like Danquo is going to take game 2 as well.
What a game from Fisio this time. After not showing up for the past 2 games, he's done almost everything for this team yet. The goals, the saves, moments like that.
Yeah, Raftawang and Hassium working together so beautifully well. We've mentioned pairings of players throughout this tournament tonight, but Raftawang and Hassium, when they are looking for each other, they find the goals, and that is a beautiful example of that.
Yeah, nice to see that they still have that link up going to each other as they take the lead in the series 2-1, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I believe so. Beautiful, beautiful game out of them. It was there was some question to whether they'd be able to bring that out after the consistency of the last match, but that's their second win here, and now they are on match point. If they can take one more, they take this home. But you know what? I'm not sure that we'll see it. I think we're going to see Game 5 here because these teams are so determined.
They really are. And I have to say Shogun still have it in them. I can't count them out just yet, even though they're losing the series. Yeah, they've played super impressive. Even in this game, they've lost 4-0. The chances they have made have been incredible. They could have scored almost all of them, but they didn't. And that's just unfortunate.
And I mean, it's easy to say in a close game that both teams had shining moments, but when it's a 4-0 beat and they're still showing up, that's when you're like, wow, that's a fairly impressive team. But just a little bit of luck going towards the side of Danquo, and they take that out fairly nicely at a 4-0 win, and it should give them some confidence and momentum going into this match. They can make it the final match, but these guys are so close. I feel like they deserve a full 5 matches out of this one.
Yeah, just like our last losers bracket game, this could also go to a best of 5 all the way into overtime. I would love to see an overtime from Shoguns, as Corla almost started the game off with the ball rolling, but Raftawang saves it. Here comes Fisio though. Whitetail's gonna try and save, but he whiffs. Oh, that's it out.
Pretty bad whiff there actually too, but it possibly was actually called off there because I did notice it was potential for a double commit there. Fisio sends that down. Great pass to Raftawang. Vital just in time. Will send that out. Fedek can't get under that either. Caller will eventually be able to get under that. Send that out, looking for Fedek, but there's a fair distance between Fedek and that ball. Fedek does find it, but Fisio can read the touch. Vital gets a good 50, but they can't turn fast enough to keep Raftawang off it. Raftawang into the corner, bounces up high. Hassium with a great attempt, but Fisio can't be there in time to finish that one.
Yeah, I thought Pin was unintentional, but it really did kind of mean that Pin, as his teammate was waiting for a pass there. Impressive. Almost getting a good passing play off there, but it gets saved easily.
Hassium now gonna send that down to the floor as Vital sends it to the opponent's corner. Fisio, a huge bang just straight at net. A great second touch, actually keeps that out of a defender's hands and puts that straight up in front of the goal, but nobody able to get there just yet. Still control from Fisio. Actually gets a pass out from Hassium, but gets in the way of it just barely. The mechanics it took actually to make that pass. Not surprised that he did get in the way, but unfortunate.
Yeah, I was gonna say that PCO almost one-man that whole play by himself. Took all of his boost that was needed, but yeah, he got blocked at the end by Hassium.
It's a great redirect, it's not quite in. It's off post as Raftoang gets control, tries to get the defensive clear. It's Hassium. Big whiff, and that's gonna be a great shot by Fedek. He uses the wall to speed that up, gets it right in front of the net and fires it in.
That was such an unexpected miss from, was it Raftoang? I would not have expected that any day, and Fedek's gonna take that not open goal, but still a lot of space to shoot.
No, I mean, even the best whiff.
Yeah, true that.
But Raftoang's still on the top of the leaderboard there as well. Hassium actually trailing on the bottom. Almost no points other than Raftoang actually on Danquo is not a good look for them, but there's still only a 1-goal lead in this game. There's only 1 goal in the game. And I don't think that this is going to end 1-0 either, with more than half the game left. We do tick down to the halfway mark right about now, and Fisio gets a big clear out. Nobody's able to keep ball control on that one though, as it goes to Caller. Fedek sent it across. Fedek going up to try and read that one as well. Fisio beats him to it. Vital now across to the opposite corner as Raftoang will be beaten by Caller. It's actually a shot, but with too many golds, not going to be gotten in without opening that up a little bit more.
Good demo there. I think if he didn't demo him, that would have been an interesting chance for Danquo to set up a cross across the orange goal. But yeah, good defensive rotations once again, and so far Shoguns, again, it's such a yo-yo game and a yo-yo series games. This game, the rotations from Shoguns have been super impressive.
Fisio actually looking for the air dribble. Oh, he loses it a little bit. Vital's able to pick it up off him. Fedek able to continue the clear, but Hassium picks it up in midfield. Raftoang off the backboard. Fisio reads that well. Vital can clear it out though, and actually maybe looks for a goal. Hassium puts it away into his own goal, unfortunately, and it will be a second goal for this orange side.
I think that fake was nuts. I don't think you saw that, but the fake by Corda, I think that's what threw Danquo. Oh, sorry, who was it? Was it Raftoang?
I don't even know if it was a fake. I mean, I don't think he was expecting to see a ball anytime soon where he was.
It did work out for him though, because he did jump for it. So it looked like he was attempting to touch, get something on it. That doesn't matter, because Raftoang fixes his mistake and scores. So yeah, I think he's redeemed himself with that.
Again, clean by Fisio and Raftoang. It's a lot of the goals, just because of the how tight this match is, have been very scrambled, really, really quick goals. That was clean, and I liked seeing something very just well thought out and clean out of them once again. But they need one more, and they've got an opportunity at the moment until Caller does that. That's a good pass to Hassium though. They may be able to bring something out of this. Fisio actually misses as Fedek gets control. Fedek, great flick. Vital might be able to do it as Fisio just gets the read on him.
Fisio popping up once again. That was a clutch save that was needed, because that was heading in. That if he missed that, that was a goal, and that was probably the game for Shogun, but they're still in it 45 seconds to go. And Nicola getting it up and high.
There's Hassium's pass to Fisio. Fisio finds the angle. Great passing play out of them. And what a way to send us to an even game. 2-2 with 37 seconds left. Brilliant pass.
That angle as well from Fisio, going back to front with the air rolls and all the fancy stuff, giving Corla no chance to save it in goal. I don't think he had any boost left, so he couldn't reach it in time. That's 2-all.
Fisio can't find that on his own backboard. This may be a goal. Fisio finally gets back down in time to actually save that from above his goal, as Fisio tries to find a way to clear out. They're still under attack. Caller actually unable to get that as Fisio 50s him. Now, actually going to the orange end of the field, there may be a chance once again for Danquo. It doesn't go well. It goes high, but still possession with 5 seconds left. Can they make it happen? The last goal they need to secure this match without an overtime. Fisio goes up, tries to hold it up, but it looks like this is going to go to ground, and we will have overtime in Game 5.
Yeah, Shogun, I think, had a hardened mouth at that point when the ball was still up with Fisio, but good chance by Vital taking it to overtime. Here comes Raph doing from the back wall, though. Doesn't get the touch, but Korla towards goal. Is that going to sneak in, though? No, Fisio saves it to Raph.
Raph now. Fedek, good 50. 2 players able to take a pass there, but Vital gets to it first. It's not a great touch, but they will clear out to midfield once again fairly quickly. Fedek there. My apologies, I did call this out as Game 5 just a moment ago. It is still Game 4. Caller now. That's a Fisio. You asked for an overtime in Game 5, and that was what was in my mind, but you know what? This is a fantastic overtime as it is. I'm happy with this one, but this is match point still for Danquo. They have to make this work if they want to take it home right this second.
Yeah, that was the chance. Hassim hits it to the poster, and Raph hits into Vital, who does allow Korla to get a shot off. Ooh, almost had to sneak it in behind the goalkeeper, but he gets the save. Crucial save there.
Raptoing out to midfield. Caller off ceiling will try to grab boost and chase it himself, possibly.
Fisio.
Hassim. Ooh. Caller and Fedek just absolutely annihilating his teammate. Actually gets a shot out of it, but Fisio can bat it away fairly harmlessly. Vital actually misses a shot, and now Fisio will have a chance to go for a dribble. I haven't seen a lot of dribbling tonight. I haven't seen a lot of 1v1 play, but that's an open goal. Raftoang doesn't get there in time. That's a shot almost by Hassim, and again another missed opportunity. We see these time and again from Danquo, and it's brutal.
Oh my, it must be so frustrating though. In overtime, missing shots like that, I think that is because of the nerves of an overtime like this, but it might demoralize you. And at this point, they can't afford to do that.
Raftoang with no boost gets the pass out to Hassim. Hassim will try to set up a play for Fisio. Fisio runs back as it gets cleared. Vital nearly actually looking for the single shot himself. Caller will be the last man back. Great pass, nails it at Vital as he sends it up, but Hassim will get back control.
Yeah, Fedek here has possession, but gives it straight to Raftoang. Double commit by Korla and Vital there. Korla will go for it again. He's a bit too high.
Double commit!
Another double commit by White. But it's open for Korla to shoot. He gets it! He gets it off of such a scramble in defense. And that's Fedek, Vital, double committing straight to Korla. And then, Korla with an open goal gets. What happened there?
But that's what happens. If you miss like a ton of goals like that, you get into that mindset where we're not scoring. Throw everything at it. We can't score without that. And the truth is they can, but once you kind of get that mental block that we're not scoring, just throw more bodies at the ball, you open up those possibilities of a double commit, of opening up a free goal, and sometimes it'll go that way. And now it is going to go to Game 5. You may get your wish still for an overtime in Game 5. Remember,
overtime Game 5.
This is the final series tonight. This is the last team out of this will qualify for the finals of the Vortec Academy Overlap Cup number 2. This last game decides everything for these two teams. This is massive.
It is massive, and what is massive is how Shoguns have really brought us their A game against Danquo, who have been very well as well. This is such a close series. I'm gonna be honest. I did think Danquo would get an easy win here, but so far, Shoguns.
I actually had the same opinion, but I'm really glad I was wrong. I mean, the impressiveness coming out of the players, particularly by Vital. Vital has impressed me a lot. Fedek not far behind that, and then Caller has just been solid across the field in pretty much every other position as well. They're definitely a team that could actually go places, but I still, at this point, I still think that the win could be eked out by
no.
Danquo. That's a good start for it, but no, the goal won't go away as Caller gets a great clear out there as well off the board. And Raftoang will go back, grab that boost. Now waiting for Fisio. Actually a bump between two members of Danquo there. Big ceiling pinch will get blocked away to the side. Fedek sets that up for Caller. Caller can't take the shot.
At what point, Dex, do you think Danquo thinks, yeah, alright, we need to stop whiffing, not whiffing, we need to stop shooting so much that we just miss the positioning? At what point do you think they slow down and not overcommit?
I don't know. I don't think that they will. I think we're too close. I think they're revved up, you know. They're just pushing for goals because goals win games, and that's true. But maybe things will suffer. Other parts of their gameplay will suffer for that aggression. Maybe it won't. Just have to see how it plays out. I don't think that what they've been doing has been bad, but there's just been a couple of mistakes that have cost them.
Yeah. But on the other side, I don't think Shoguns have been making mistakes. The games they've lost have come down to just them being outplayed, but the games they've won have come down to, the mistakes by Danquo.
Cool, a great read there of the attacker, actually saves that brilliantly. Raftoang's a little late on that, and I did see another player come in on that past my screen in a matter of a millisecond. Fisio it was, and no goal coming out of that still. Fisio, good pressure. They're not letting their rotations slip now, but they aren't pressuring as much up at the very, very front either. They're kind of choosing more to stay on that mid line. And as a result, they are under attack again right now. Raftoang comes up backwards up the wall, comes off nicely and gets that clear. It's back to the backboard again. Hassium under it now. Looks for the flick. Vital reads it really well though. Fisio has to get something here as Caller comes in. It's not a good touch though. But Fisio actually doesn't need to be used there to get this ball cleared.
That was a double commit by Fedek and Caller in defense. They were Vital again, being Vital in defense. Hey, coming back to get another good 50. In this whole series, Vital has been so good at those 50s and those aggressive challenges, guys. He's getting the ball off of Danquo possession every single time.
That's a great touch by Hassium. It's not quite in on an open goal. Set up again by Raf as Hassium 50s that it stays in center. Fisio will go up. Comes off well off the corner. Caller will actually send that to Hassium himself as Fisio gets in position once again. Another good center as Caller can't quite get there. An open net. Opportunity missed once again. I cannot believe that nothing has sunk for Danquo yet. It's brutal.
Where is that aggressive Danquo we know? Where is that goal-scoring prowess we've seen in the past series? So many opportunities that they've not been able to convert. It's just that there's like a magnet on the side of Shogun's goal that just doesn't let it go in.
Yeah. You said you wanted an overtime. We might actually have a 0-goal overtime. Oh my goodness. Caller nearly actually fluking a goal as the ball is shot into his bonnet. Fedek now trying to set up again. Gets it over Hassium. Fisio's available. We'll keep that clearing as Vital comes up. Hassium clears out. Raftoang under it now. Going to send that upfield. Got a second touch in. Great early pass. It's a little bit different from them, and I think that's what they need if they want to open up that goal. Do something unexpected.
Totally. That was a nice double fake pass, if I'm not wrong. He fakes it once and twice and then went for it again. But yeah, something unexpected to catch the Shoguns up. The Shoguns have read everything from the raid.
Well, it's because they keep going for the same plays. I mean, they're high-quality plays, don't get me wrong. But when you're setting up the same way every time, it does become a little bit more predictable. Your positioning as a defender can become more solid because you know where the ball is going to be. If you can throw that around a bit and try different things, that's when these goals will start to open up, I think.
And yeah, 20 seconds to go. They need that little bit different plays. 15 seconds now. It's still 0-0. Did I cast?
Oh my goodness! Fisio absolute miracle maker with only seconds left to the overtime. It looks like they might go down, and Fisio saves them. It's backboard. There's actually an opportunity for a second attempt by Danquo. Fisio tries for the redirect. Caller is actually going to send it downfield. It will go to overtime in Game 5. There's your content, Twitch. What a game. What a series so far.
I am out of breath at that last 20 seconds there. That was super end-to-end. Both teams came so close, and like you said, Fisio, what a miracle save that his team needed. He's a clutch king.
Oh, it has to be. It has to be over. Oh, the bump by Fennec saves it as Hassium had the angle. That's a shot, surely. There we go. Raftawang finds the angle off a great pass. Hassium takes that up high, off near the ceiling. Finally, Raftawang gets the angle, gets it below Vital, who had that save set up. And they do it. Danquo take the series. They are our last qualifying team. They have fought tooth and nail. We have seen a lot of them tonight. And finally, they get their series.